This is a short tutorial to show you how you can use library and internet resources to help you go from a broad topic like this to a more narrow research question, which you'll need for your paper and your presentation. So whenever I have a big topic and I'm not sure what the current issues are related to that topic, I usually start with Google News. Google News is great because it just compiles all the topics that are being written about in newspapers about a particular issue. And in this case, scrolling through, I found this issue that interests me the most. And so reading this article helps me figure out a more specific way to tackle this topic. So as I'm reading, I'm kind of underlining or highlighting keywords that I can use in my research and that I may want to come back to. If I am using Google Scholar, which you should be using Google Scholar, it is grabbing the MLA citation for me here automatically. And it's also letting me highlight these terms or these quotes that might be useful for me and creating these note cards. If I want to organize these note cards or edit them in any way, all I have to do is double click here and I can give this a title, student writes. I can write my idea here, annotate this, change the color, all that sort of stuff. And that's really going to be helpful for me later when I start to organize this information into an annotated bibliography or for my presentation. All right, so now that I've read this article, I'm ready. I have a more specific topic, which is transgender student rights. And so what I'm going to do now that I have this more specific topic is go into a database. And Opposing Viewpoints is a great database to get lots of different perspectives on a particular issue. If I put in that search term into Opposing Viewpoints, transgender, come on, it'll show up. And you can see there are 61 viewpoints with this topic, and I can kind of click on those viewpoints and scroll through them. As I'm going through, I'm looking for other ways that I can, other topics that might be interesting for me, and so I can really remember what I'm looking for is something related to sort of education. And so if I want to look through these results and maybe look at high school, for example, as a search term, the database will go through all these articles and just give me back subject articles that have that subject term in it. It also lists other ways for me to search for this. So let's say this is interesting to me, so I click on this. And what you should know about the database articles is that while you can annotate and highlight them using Scholar, Scholar can't grab the MLA citation because these are password protected and Scholar doesn't have access to that. So what you're going to have to do is grab the citation here and you can just select it, copy it, and then when you open up Scholar, what you're going to do is paste this citation into your source list there. And that's really easy to do. All you have to do is go to your Scholar page. Under Sources here, you're going to click on New Source, Paste Citation, and what it'll do is it'll give you a place here that you can paste it and create the citation manually that way. So that's just an extra step you have to take with the databases, and like I said, that's only because the databases are password protected. But you can highlight these and make note cards for all of these just like you could any other article. Okay, so now that I have read that, and just so you know, always look here for all the different kinds of articles that you can find. A lot of times your teacher will require you to have academic journals as part of your research or statistics, and this is a really easy way to find those. All right. My new, more focused topic now is about transgender athletes and schools. And so now that I have this topic, I'm going to go into EBSCO. EBSCO is a really robust database that can get you a lot of information if you know how to use it. It looks like this. And so if I put in transgender athletes and school as my search term, I can start to scroll through these topics, and you can see I've got periodicals, news, magazines, reports, and I can narrow down to any of these. When I see an article that I like, I can click on it here. And same thing with Scholar. It's not going to be able to get the citation, so I'm going to click on the site here, scroll to the MLA here, copy this, do the same thing, add it as a new source. I'm going to paste the citation right there, create the citation manually, and then I can go back to, if I open Scholar here, what it'll allow me to do is highlight this just like I could and make note cards like that, just like I could any article. So it's just the citation that it doesn't allow me to do. If this is a great article for me, I can use this feature, find similar results. And what EBSCO will do is take the keywords from the abstract and give me a whole bunch of articles that have those keywords in it. And so that's another way to kind of look for information. And again, it breaks it down by news, academic journals, magazines, reports, and things like this. Probably the best thing in terms of narrowing your research topic down is EBSCO organizes all its articles and gives them and catalogs them. So these subject terms can help me find different ways of researching my topic or breaking my topic down even further. And if I click on any of these links, it'll bring up a whole bunch of articles that have been cataloged by that subject term. Here's the abstract down here. Always read that before you read the article, so you know if it's useful. And then all the sort of tools are listed to the right here. Okay, so reading and highlighting this, just as I did all my articles, I've now kind of figured out what the question is that I want to research by looking at all this information. And so now I end up with a research question that I think I can focus on, which is how do schools balance gender rights and competitive advantage in sports? And that's how I'm going to move forward, is looking for answers to that question and the different kinds of answers that exist for that question. All right, if you have any questions, please come to the library and we can help you with any of this, and we look forward to working with you. Thanks.